person is enormously important as human beings. That's what we want. But you deserve fair pay. It's difficult work. It's emotionally difficult work. So our job is to understand that home health care is an integral part of healthcare in general. And you deserve the compensation consistent, commensurate with the work that you're doing. All right, another question. Yes, ma'am.
Here. Oh.
Yes, good morning, Senator Sanders. My name is Racine Reese.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Okay. I'm sorry. My name is Racine Reese, and I am one of those family childcare provider from Victorville, California. I've been a childcare provider for 25 years, and I'm a proud member of SEIU Local 99 and Childcare Providers United. We have been in a struggle for a long time. It took 20 years for us to win the right to have our union and the benefits that we have finally gotten. And I believe that everyone, no matter their skin color, no matter where they live, no matter where they're from, need and deserve health care. But right now, at the state level and at the federal level, that health care for workers and their families is, I want to say it's in jeopardy and it's being taken away. So, I mean, even in California right now, myself and 45,000 other family childcare providers, we just learned that California lawmakers have proposed to reverse $100 million in investment to childcare, which includes healthcare for childcare providers. And as I said, we fought over 20 years to get as far as we have. Also, we're seeing it at the federal level, where Congress is looking to cut Medicaid as well. And that's going to put in jeopardy many of the families that I serve. I serve right now, I provide 24 hours, 7-day-a-week care for over 20 children, serving 14 families. That include nurses, firefighters, and railroad workers. And so those families are going to be in jeopardy. And so my question for you today, Senator, is what are you going to do to help stop these cuts and to help stop the mass transfer of these resources to billionaires?
All right, everybody hear the question? The last point she made is the most important. What we are talking about right now under Trump and under Musk is a massive transfer of wealth from working people to the top 1%. And the question is, what am I doing about it? Well, I'm dressed this way because I'm going to be on a plane. And probably on Saturday, I'll be in California speaking to 20 or 30,000 people in LA. Then we're going to the Central Valley where there are farm workers. We're going to be speaking to many thousands of them there. And the method is simple. You tell your member of Congress you're not going to cut Medicaid or nutrition programs to get tax breaks to millionaires. That's the message. But that's not enough. We got to stand together that after we win that, we got to come back and say health care, as you said, is a human right for the children, for the workers, for all people. And I got to tell you this. Every other major country guarantees health care to all people. I live in Vermont, 50 miles away from the Canadian border. If you get sick and you end up in a hospital in Canada for a month, do you know what the cost is? It's zero. And do you know how much they spend per person on healthcare? Half of what we spend. Because they have a system that is not designed to make billions in profit for the insurance companies and the drug companies. It's to provide quality care for all of their people. That's what we've got to do. Now, I've got to get out of here, but let me just say this. Yeah. Where are you?
We have a question here.
Okay.
Right over here, sir. Senator Sanders?
Yeah.
Right over here.
What?
I'm on the court, but we're here.
All right. Ask your question.
Senator Sanders, my name is Luna Baez.
My name is Roberto Baez.
My name is Amy Bias.
We are children of Jeanette Viscara, who on March 17th was kidnapped outside of a Target. She was detained by ICE officials. Um, they were all masked, they were unmarked. I'm over to your left. And I wanted to ask, what are you and your congressional colleagues doing in order to address these issues to protect families like mine who are in danger within this administration? I'd also love to connect with you in your office on my mom's case specifically. She's a very prominent immigrant rights activist in Colorado. But what can we expect coming from you to protect families like mine?
Well, one of the, we can go on for many hours about all the horrific things that the Trump administration is doing. And one of the things that they are doing is moving us toward an authoritarian form of society. And the idea that in the United States of America, on people in plain clothes, in unmarked automobiles, are stopping people in the street, throwing them into a car, and taking them to detention centers, in some cases, not even in the United States, in El Salvador, is beyond comprehension. It is illegal, it is unconstitutional, it is immoral. So we are going to do everything that we can to stop these outrageously illegal acts. We have won, I think, a decision. I don't know what the latest is in the Supreme Court about that one guy who was picked up and sent to a prison in El Salvador, and we await his return to the United States. But this is a major crisis tied into the authoritarian efforts of this administration. Bottom line, overall, what we need is comprehensive immigration reform in this country. You know, Trump has talked about deporting many, many millions of undocumented people. If you did that, this country would end up in a major depression. Because what do you think is doing the hard work in this country? Picking crops, working in packing houses, doing very hard underpaid work. So the answer is we're going to do everything we can to stop Trump's illegal and unconstitutional acts. And we're going to move as fast as we can to comprehensive immigration reform. All right, I got to get going. I wanted to thank all of you very much. Take care.
Wait.